In this week's video, Ted and I find a nice wee park up for the night next to the Black Loch. My plan is to take my newly converted fat bike for a test run, but things quickly take an unexpected turn for the worse when I crash the drone into a tree. Is it completely destroyed, or will it live to fly another day? Join us and find out. Hi, how you doing? It's been a couple of weeks since we last uploaded a video, but today it's just Ted and I. Susan's hanging wallpaper, would you believe? My plan was to come to this park up. I've never been here before. I found it on Park for Night. Only allowed 3 camper vans in this car park. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the bike. I've just taken Ted a walk. I'm going to take the bike, I cycle up into the hills, because I've just converted another bike, another e-bike. It's that fat bike that I got a few weeks ago. I've converted it, so I'm taking it out for a wee test run today. Well, there's my drone, stuck up a tree. What a great start. See if I can get it down. There it's there. Right. Fuck. Right. I managed to procure a branch from a dead tree. As you can see, it's dead. Right, this should be long enough. Poke that motherfucker out of there. This is ridiculous. There we go. Let's see what damage it's done. Yeah. Let's see. Can propellers look alright? Actually looks okay. I'd be surprised. Let's pull the battery out. There's no damage. Someone's in there with a dirt bike. There's no damage with no damage to the propellers. Right, let's see if it flies. I'll tell you what, if it does, I'll be surprised. What a great start. A great start to the day. This is supposed to have obstacle avoidance, but clearly there's no work in the day. Obstacle avoidance, I think, is taking the day off. Right, let's see if it's going to work. Hey, fingers crossed, eh? Oh, what's it saying? Oh, possible gimbal error. Possible gimbal damage, actually. Yeah. Let's just let it catch some satellites. Right, okay. See if it's going to spin for a start. Oh, sounds alright. just going to fly it around this little thing. Just now, this little pinnacly thing. Oh, what a daft day. Oh, so aye, that was a bit hairy. Crashed into a tree, and then I thought it was going to crash into that loch. I'm just going to be quick shift up this hill. But anyway, the whole point in this video really was to review or test the mountain bike, the new bike. Well, it's not new. It seems to be doing pretty good. I'm still having to put the pedals in, but obviously not as much if it was just a normal bike. Jeez. Good trails these though. Three guys in Saurons, whatever they're called, went by earlier. Looked like good fun. So I'll have a wee talk about the bike once I get my breath back. Oh, aye, nice wee bit, nice wee area. And I preferred it if Susan had came with me. Quite mild. So this is a bike that I picked up a few weeks ago up in Inverness. So I've installed this motor. You can see it's there, right, that's the motor. It's called a Bafang BBSHD. It's a 1000 watt motor, okay, and this is the battery. It's a 52 volt battery, 20 amp hour, which is basically the same as 1000 watt hours on your bikes that you would buy off the shelf. So what you do is, to fit it, you take your crank out, your bottom bracket, take it all off, and you're left with a hole where your bottom bracket is. Right, so you're left with a hole here. This motor basically slips in, you torque it up from the other side, you bolt it up, it comes through here. Okay, so this is a motor and it's got like a shaft that comes through, a drive shaft. That's the drive shaft there. It comes through your bottom bracket. Okay, the little speed sensor here, you put that on there, and there's a magnet. There's a CV magnet there, and that goes round there. That tells you how fast you're going. So it's a pretty simple and easy way to convert a bike. I'll put all the specs and whatnot on, but I was going to do a video on how to install it, but there's loads of videos online, loads of videos on YouTube on how to install a BBSHD mid-drive motor onto your existing push bike. But it's a cheaper way to do it than to, just go and buy one off the shelf. But I wanted a fat bike, a bike with fat tyres, so that's why I went with that bike. It is second hand, which is fine. It's a decent donor bike. Put new handlebars on it. These are kind of riser bars. Put them on it. Put like a taller stem on it. This is your wee controller here. This tells you all your, you can see, it tells you your speed, your level of power assist, how much battery power you've got left. That's basically it. Right, so far, I'm happy enough with it. But we'll see how it goes. Right, so I'm just going to get, I'd really like to go a longer cycle, but I'm just a bit worried about leaving Ted down there. He should be alright. I'll maybe just go, nah, I'll get myself down here and then get back to Ted. Hi, Teddy boy. He was fine. He's all warm and cosy, so he must have been sleeping. Wasn't you? Wasn't you? Right, so I think I might stay here for the night. There's a couple of cars here, but they won't hang about. There's just one wee van over there in the corner, but I think I'm pretty secluded here. I can get my wee fire there. May as well. And then I can always go another wee cycle later. Once the Teddy boy's had his DINNER. Aye. So, I was saying earlier, I'm trying to get my eating, my diet in order, cutting out sugar. So I've not had any chocolate since Monday. Today's Sunday, so that's 6 days I went without chocolate. Although I have had 30 grams of 85% chocolate a day after my evening meal, or my only meal. I'm trying to eat only, I'm doing it intermittent fasting at the moment. It's the only thing that really kind of helps me lose weight. So I'm trying not to eat until after midday and then get all my food, all my calories in within a 4-hour period. And mostly kind of keto, low carb, more vegetables and eggs. Let's talk about eggs, shall we? Everybody knows that eggs are good for you. But something happened to me when I was a child. I remember being force-fed a boiled egg. Now I'm talking, I could have been 3 or 4 years old when this happened. And I remember it. I remember the screaming match. I remember being force-fed it by a particular family member who I shall not name. They're dead now, so it doesn't really matter. But I didn't kill them because they force-fed me a boiled egg. Let's just get that straight. Anyway, I've never been able to eat eggs unless they're in cakes. So a couple of years ago, I decided, right, I'm going to make an omelette, which was a big thing for me. And I can eat omelettes now, but it's only kind of egg I can eat. Until last week, on Monday, I made a pact with myself that I'd make myself eat boiled eggs. First couple were pretty, whoa, the smell, the texture, I was boking. I was seriously boking. But now, what I do is boil the egg, take the skin off, take the shell off, chop them up in a wee bowl, put some onions in there, a wee bit of mayonnaise, a wee bit of cheese on top, and maybe some bacon or something like that. And aye, it's all right. So I'm trying to eat 2 or 3 eggs a day. So today we're going to be making an omelette for our dinner, not a burger. So I'll be mixing it up a little bit. A wee omelette today. I've got all the ingredients there, so we'll prep that later. I'm not eating today. It's 2 o'clock. And you know what, I'm not actually that hungry, to be fair. I feel alright. Aye, I could eat, but I can always eat. Come on, the eggs! I'm obsessed with eggs. As I said in previous videos, I get hyper focused about things, and at the moment I'm hyper focused about eggs. So I've done the omelette. I can do omelettes, eat omelettes. I can eat boiled eggs. I think the next thing is going to be a fried egg. But it's a runny yolk that gives me the heebie-jeebies. So maybe a hard-boiled egg, however you do that. But that'll be my next thing. My next obstacle to overcome. That car park's quite busy, but I can't avoid everyone forever. But aye, there's one wee van there that looks like it's parked up for the night. And see that I do have another wee area that I can go to. And I'm pretty sure there'll be nobody there. So I might just take a wee donner down there. I'll maybe save that for another time. I think I'll maybe do that. Aye, I'll stay where I am. Be fine. Be fine. Did come. Good boy, well done. Well done. Come on. I think Ted wants to go a swim. Go on, no, you're not getting one now. No, I never shouted you. Get back to the camera, you did. Go on, go and play. Thanks for the slavers. If it wasn't for those motorbikes, it would be quite peaceful down here, but I suppose they've got to go somewhere. It is a nice wee loch, this, to be fair. But everybody seems to know about it, especially the motocrossers. They're not doing anyone any harm. Well, I'm just going to prep all my ingredients for my omelette now. Now, I'm no chef. I've made about 5 omelettes in my whole lifetime. So please don't judge me. Okay, so I'm just going to prep it all for later. There's our cheese. Right, some mushrooms. Pepper. Double yolker. Would you believe? That could be another double yolker. That's 4 yolks. Is whisked up. Get the onions and peppers in now. Mushrooms in as well. Aye, all cooked. I think we're ready. Come on, come on. On to bats, kids. Ah, it's built to bits. Oh, it's built to bits. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm still going to eat it. So it actually does taste nice, to be honest. Well, that omelette didn't look nice, but it was tasty and I ate it all. And I had a couple of bits of 10, 20, 40. I had 40 grams of 85% dark chocolate. And I feel good. I feel good. So I've just been drinking water also. I've been drinking fizzy water. So that'll do me till tomorrow. Probably at midday I'll have a wee couple of boiled eggs, some sardines maybe. That'll do me. Although I've not been eating a fraction of what I've been eating in the past, I do still feel satiated. What's the word? Satiated. But I mean, there was some days when I was eating over 2,000 calories just in chocolate. That's just no good. That shit will kill you. I mean, I've done this countless times over the years. I've always fell off the wagon. It's just the nature of the beast. But I'm determined this time. I've actually thought about going to the gym, joining the gym. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So I'm pretty motivated to kill the sugar, especially. Kill the sugar. And I'll treat myself to a wee bit of dark chocolate every night. So where Ted just came down from, I think I'm going to go a wee pedal up there tomorrow. See where it goes. Bit of roast beef in my pocket. I can hear me alright. You heard me getting that. A wee bit of roast beef. Someone will sleep tonight, won't you? Come on. Good boy. I think we're in for the night. Right, Ted's been out for his final pee. I'm just going to finish watching a movie. And then bedtime, I suppose. What are you getting all hyper about? Just going to finish watching this movie and then get bed. And I'll see you in the morning. Right, let's go. You go, Jade boy. Let's go. Oh, good morning. It's about 6:30. Had a really good sleep. It was so calm last night, so still. That was good. Good sleep. And Ted slept all the way up to 6:30. Normally he's up asking for his breakfast about 4:45. So we both had a good nap. So, what's the plan? Take Ted for a wee walk, and then give him his breakfast. Then I'm going to go a wee cycle. I forgot my helmet. Oh, what a dafty. I'll be fine. quite chilly this morning, right enough. Ted's in his bed with a nice bone, so that should keep him happy for a while. Oh, my legs are quite sore this morning. Let's go up here, see what we can see. I think I could do with a bit more air in my back tyre, to be fair. That doesn't really go anywhere. Just back onto that road. That was disappointing. Thought I was going to go somewhere exciting. Just found a wee cave. Aye. That's interesting. Aye, so I think this is just quite a long forest trail. Goes on for a while, but I really don't want to go any further because Ted's not here. So I'm just going to head back to the van. Nothing really exciting to see, it's just forest roads. But I'll definitely come back, bring Susan back and she can dog sit Ted, and I'll explore a bit further. I just found this wee path here, along by the river. Oh, the wee guys have been along here. A nice wee spot. Oh, it's like a wee ruin. It's like wee ruins. Hey, let's see what this wee thing's all about. Well, it doesn't say anything about what it is. That's strange. Well, it doesn't say anything what this thing's about. I'll need to do a wee bit of research and I'll let you know. Well, that's going to be the end of this week's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've made it this far, well done. It's not really been a very exciting... Well, it actually has. Crashed the drone. The bike, yeah, there's a couple of things I need to tweak on it. It's certainly a lot... The fat tyres are certainly a lot different from like a normal 29-inch wheel. I need to tweak the motor settings a little bit. The delivery of the power is a bit weird at the moment, but I can tweak that. But all in all, it's powerful enough anyway, that's for sure. So I'm just going to drink my coffee and head up the road probably. Start editing this video. So if you've made it this far, I do appreciate that. Well done. As I say, it's not been that exciting, but I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. Aye, so I'll maybe do another video next week. As I say, it's been 2 weeks since I've done my last one. But 2 weeks is pretty good for me because I'm kind of busy at work at the moment. It's a busy time of the year. So once a fortnight I think's ideal for me. So I hope you stick around and we'll see you in the next one. Take care now. Cheers.